How do you say that? When you read the Quran, Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. Rahman and Rahim are two major sifat, sifat. The whole universe circles around Rahman and Rahim, Rahman and Rahim. I have spoken on this subject many times. When man was not yet born, there was no one to ask Allah to show His favors to him. It was Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. So it was Rahmaniyat, which bestowed everything upon man, even himself, and everything he would need in the future was bestowed upon him. And for this I give the example of dinosaurs. Long ago, much before human birth was possible, dinosaurs used to rule this world. And you know what happened? Very quickly, they disappeared from the world. And where did they go? They were buried deep by the shore of the sea. It so happened that in this long period of burial under the sea, under high pressure, their bones, skins, everything melted into petrol. Because energy is in the body and petrol is another form of energy. So how it happens, that's a difficult thing for you to understand. But dinosaurs are turned into oil. And you have come by cars and things. You're riding dinosaurs, in fact. Who was there to ask Allah? It was Rahman, who looked after the need of the future people of today. The same thing applies to him about the age of the coal, age of the trees, etc., etc. When things were born, external engine was required, developed by man, where logs and coal used to feed and burn outside. The steam which were produced pushed the wheels. So this is how the locomotive engine was started. And these things were discovered by man right at the right time. He had no idea to develop this engine, etc. But because of Rahmaniyat, his mind developed at the time when coal was available. An external engine could be worked. So this is a very fantastic thing about Rahmaniyat, that it has taken care of every age of man. And we don't know about the future, what will happen. We can perceive things. Short of energy, the shortage of energy is being so much talked about. But new ways and means are being developed with which you can meet the shortage. So what may happen in the future, Allah knows best. Now again, the question should arise, why has God started again with Rabbul Alameen? And then again Rahman and Rahim. When Rahman and Rahim has been said in Bismillah Rahman and Rahim, why is there a repetition? This is a very profound subject. And I have answered it before as well. It's very difficult for new generation to go in search of old cassettes. So I think it's very good we have restarted this program. For the new generations, the same answers will be given in maybe slightly different words. You see, Rububiyyat requires that man is raised from nothingness into a higher position where he is made capable of understanding God. Rabbul Fuluwa means a small, horse's child. Huh?
Not cough.
Flu.
Yes.
No flu. Cough तो गाय का होता है. Anyway, the meaning is that man is raised from a position of almost nothingness, and then he raised to his full growth. And what is his mental full growth? He can understand God, while previously in animal form he could not truly understand the attributes of Allah. So after this, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim is repeated. You know why? Because here Rahmaniyat is particularly about the Quran. Previous Rahmaniyat was about the creation of mankind. This time it is the creation of the Holy Quran and man's knowledge of Rahmaniyat through Quran. So this also solves the question of whether the Quran is created or not created. For centuries Muslim scholars have fought with each other. Some said it is created, some said it's not created. But look at the Quranic version. Ar-Rahman allama al-Quran. Khalaq al-Quran nahi. Allama al-Quran. Khalaq al-insana allamahu al-bayan. So that shows the depth of the Quranic verses. First Rahman or Rahim was related to the creation of mankind as such and creation of the universe as such. But after Rububiyyat, Rahmaniyat is repeated to show that the Quran has been revealed by Allah. And the same Quran requires you to participate in this. So with Rahimiyat, your participation is mentioned automatically, and once you are created, once you are given all the benefit of the Quran, then you have to work yourself to understand the Quran and to work accordingly. Understand? See? Right, I think it's time for the prayer now. No? Or a short question can be asked?
Imam Sahab, 2 minutes.
Huh?
There are only 2 minutes.
2 minutes? It's difficult to ask the question in 2 minutes and answer. So let's call it a day.
All right, sir.
And surprisingly, this Liqam Arab time flies past. Amazingly, you know, as they call it in a chitti, like this, time passes.
Alhamdulillah.